The Oaks, the Mel Vista, the highlights this afternoon. They're set to go. 1,000 metre flutter the first. They're off and they're racing. Getting the best of the start is Swingman from Fiery Spark. Snitzalatte, Hurricane Harley slipped the jab, anchored back to last of the quintet as Swingman rolls to the lead comfortably as they settle down for Johnston Porter. Swingman a length in front. Fiery Spark strides up effortlessly for McGruddy second. Snitzalatte back on the inside, the filly from Hurricane Harley, and with its mouth wide open back there last of all is Slip the Jab, who spots the pacemaker Swingman about 3 as they approach the turn. 400 metres to go. Swingman snuck a length and a half. Fiery Spark, who came off the bridle. Over on the inside, Snitzalatte being worked upon by Nottle at the top of the straight. Hurricane Harley to the outside and Slip the Jab last of the 5. They've got 200 left to go. Swingman in front. Here's Snitzalatte getting around its heels though. Swingman digs in. Snitzalatte trying to get to Swingman and will do so right on the post. Snitzalatte, lovely return. Nice filly. She's got this here narrowly. Snitzalatte from Swingman. Slip the Jab runs on to grab third from Fiery Spark. Hurricane Harley dropping out to finish last of the 5 runners. Snitzalatte, Holly Nottle needed every bit of the 1,000 metres to get home and just beat Swingman. But she does it with a bit of style, a bit of class, and a bit of quality. This Schnitzel filly from Macchiato for Oakland Park and Beard Holdings, trained by Adam Durant. And Holly Nottle on the board nice and early over Swingman's F. Johnston Porter, the Jim Taylor trained 3-year-old by Brutal from New Summer Night. And running on from the back, Slip the Jab into third placing by Written Tycoon from Ariaz, Luke Fernie and Chris Parnham in front of Fiery Spark. Hurricane Harley had dropped out to finish back a fairly clear last in 58.71. So the time is good, 58.71 on a soft 6. As though they got a breather, the track might be a bit better than a soft 6 here if the time's any indicator after the first. A short neck 2 1/4 with the margins, and they've run home in 33.95. So the numbers are all very encouraging in how the track is played after the first event. Race 2, 12.59 they'll go in the Unite Resourcing Plate over 1,200. Number 1, One Last Resort. The scratching there, a field of 8 will do battle. As we head back downstairs, Lockie Taylor joining us. And this filly winning this afternoon first up for the 3rd time in 10, and she represents a little bit of quality.
That she does, Darren. You only had to look at her form from last preparation, the form around Planet Sweet, Talk & Co, King of Light, some of our leading 3-year-olds here in WA, not to mention Luana Miss in a Placid Arc, and a Placid Arc that she was unlucky in as well, but she's returned nicely here this afternoon. First up, no trial, as Jason Miller joins me representing the Adam Durant yard once again. Jace, congratulations on the victory. That's a nice way to start off a new campaign.
Yeah, yeah, you know, she's a classy filly, and yeah, I suppose that was a trial, and she gets a check for it. So it's yeah, good to kick-start the campaign like that.
You've worked with and alongside Adam for a long period of time now. Pre-race, you mentioned the fact that there's been a change in thought, or the fact that Adam has, in recent times, really stepped out a number of horses first up, no trial. Why has that been the case?
I'm not sure. Just yeah, he's tried something different, and it's been working. And definitely with the shorter course horses, I think it can be the way to go sometimes.
2 wins now at the 1,000. She's a winner at 1,200 metres as well. Last preparation, she got out to 1,400 metres in a Listeer for the 3-year-olds. What do you think her best trip is?
Oh, look, I'm not quite sure at the moment. Look, definitely, look, she can win over 1,000, I think, yeah, up to 14, I'd say, but she's got good length of leg about her, so, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, and as she matures and does more racing, she'll tell us the right distance.
A nice way to start the day. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller representing Team Durant, and Snitzalatte takes out the opening race here, Michael, and it was basically a race that went exactly to script. Swingman led, gave a good kick upon straightening, and that allowed Snitzalatte to come around his heels and get the job done.
Certainly did. That was the only query, wasn't it, whether or not she was going to be able to get that that momentum room that she needed when she needed, and she was able just to edge her way out underneath Fiery Spark there, and she was really strong the late stages, which is no surprise because you look at the form lines, as we've mentioned, she had no luck during that spring carnival. She was either held up or off the track in majority of those race starts. But today, she got the rub of the green and she performed accordingly, Holly. I guess today, 1,000 metres drawn inside. It was only a matter of if you could get that run, and that run you got.
Yeah, we got very lucky with our run. We were positioned really nicely, and then the opening came in the straight and she took it with her stride. When
she did find clear galloping room, did she always feel like the horse that was going to gun down that leader?
Yeah, she felt like she was travelling nicely behind the leader, and in the straight she was travelling nice and strong still, and then when we got that clear air, she really let down beautifully.
Got a nice book of rides today. Who were you coming to the races looking most forward to after Snitzalatte?
After Snitzalatte, not really too.
Noble Connection was a good winner last start?
Yeah, Noble Connection, yeah, he was a very good run last start, so hopefully we can recreate that.
Great way to start the day. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Holly Noddle. She combines with Adam Durant and the 3-year-old Schnitzel filly in Snitzalatte to take out race 1 of 10 here at Ascot in the Peters Investments Handicap.